So, if you're trying to break into data and analytics, one of the most difficult things is actually learning the enterprise technologies that real companies use. My name's Ned. That little dog that just walked out of the room is Jai. And today we're going to be talking about how you can get access to one of the most expensive pieces of an enterprise tech stack money can buy completely for free. But first, before we get it to the point where I tell you how you can learn career changing software, if you're interested in business intelligence, in particular Microsoft Fabric or Microsoft Power BI, which are two of the largest tools in the business intelligence data analytics space right now, made by Microsoft, please consider subscribing to this channel. I make tons of useful videos that I think are kind of fun and interesting. And I come to this channel with quite a bit of industry experience, almost 10 plus years now working as a data analyst, and 6 plus years managing a team of data analysts. So when I'm talking to you, I'm coming with real world experience. All right. So I promised that we're going to talk about a enterprise grade tool that you can get completely for free. What is it? Well, it's Databricks. So if you spent any time kind of researching uh, data and analytics, data analyst jobs, you've probably come across Databricks. So what is Databricks? Well, they recently rebranded themselves to be quote unquote a data platform, but really they're the company that popularized this idea of a data lake house architecture. And that's because their founders were the creators of Spark, which is the open source data processing framework that's behind a lot of this tech. Now, Databricks recently had their big conference, and at that conference, they announced that they are releasing a new version of Databricks just for people like you and I who are learning the tech and training, called Databricks Free, which is pretty much a full version of their current enterprise platform with serverless capabilities, completely for free. Now, previously, they had a version of Databricks called Databricks Community, but it was pretty stripped down. It was still a really big free offering for a company of their size, but it was nothing compared to Databricks free. So, in this video, what I really want to do is I want to sign up for the Databricks free version with you and then kind of poke around. So, the free version, as you can see, is pretty much a full fledged version. You can build AI agents, you can train LLMs, you can visualize data, you can write Python, explore their data engineering processes. Um, so it's pretty powerful. So let's go ahead and let's log into the free edition, or if you already have an account, you can go ahead and sign in. So here I am logging in. And just like that, we are into Databricks free edition. And let me give you kind of a quick tour of Databricks. So what we have starting off is we have our workspace, which is kind of like a file platform where you can store either notebooks or queries. We have our data catalog, which is where we're going to see all of our data in Databricks. We're going to have our compute, which is what's used to populate and kind of explore things. So like, for example, here, if we wanted to connect to Power BI, we could connect. And this is serverless SQL compute, which I'm not assuming that you know, but slightly different. There's different types of compute. You'll have your SQL editor if you want to write a query, which you can autosave. You'll have your automated AI BI Genie. You'll have their dashboard platform, which is something that they're just now starting to run. You'll then also have your data engineering, where you can set up data jobs and pipelines. And then you'll have your AI and your machine learning tools. They also have this new feature called Databricks apps. I should say new, but it's probably pretty old. It's where you can do things like you can run Streamlit dashboards completely for free. Um, which is so all this to say, they're kind of giving you the whole kit and caboodle, which is really exciting and is going to allow me to start to make some Databricks content on this channel. So again, subscribe. But uh, yeah, like here you go. Here you can learn Databricks completely for free. Uh, Even someone like myself who's used Databricks in enterprise setting, there's quite a bit here for me to learn because I don't necessarily have full access to do this kind of, configuring compute or do data ingestion because that's something that my role that wouldn't necessarily entail. So this is a great learning tool for me as well, and I hope it'll be for you. All right. If you enjoyed this content and if you enjoyed learning about free services, please consider subscribing. For those of you who haven't been kind of keeping up on my regular videos, I'm currently building out a financial forecasting dashboard in Microsoft Power BI for a fake construction company. We're going to be starting to resume those videos over the next day or so. But yeah, I just got excited about free stuff. So who doesn't? All right. Talk to you later. Bye.